Hey guys, it's Cho and I'm back with another video. Now, it's been a long time since I've done any commentary slash drama videos. I've been super unmotivated to create content. Just keeping it real, I've been super unmotivated. I've had a lot of personal drama in my own life that I talk about a little bit on my Buy Me a Coffee page. I'm not super comfortable spilling my own tea on the regular basis, but I do get into a little bit of it on my Buy Me a Coffee page. So if you're interested in that, which I don't know why you would be, go subscribe to that channel over there. That being said, I'm back. I am back. I should get some lip balm because these crusty crust I got. I should put some lip balm on. This is the Paula's Choice Hyaluronic Acid plus Peptide Lip Booster. I got it in PR. Long story about that PR, but that's also on Buy Me a Coffee page. That's a little dramatic too. But first impressions from using it today, I like it. I like it a lot. So let's make sure we put some lip balm on. I'll put a link in the bio. Not link in the bio. Not Instagram. I'll put a link in the description box below for you to purchase this yourself. Oh, look at that bottom lip, honey. Look at the difference. Look at the contrast. Look, I mean, listen, y'all. You know what? And I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. I was not expecting the lip booster. Okay, honestly, I was never going to buy this lip booster.
I'm sorry. I have to be honest about it.
Now, I know that I'm a Paula's Choice stan, but I was never gonna buy this product. I'm just keeping it honest with you guys. I'm keeping it 100. I was never gonna buy it. I thought it was overpriced. I thought, well, how could it be anything amazing? And look, it's giving what it's supposed to give, no? I mean, I'm ready to do a video. Okay, enough with that, guys. So I decided that I'm going to do a little bit of a new series called Hot Topics. Now, I know Hot Topics is nothing new. It's nothing brand new. We've seen it before in every industry in terms of entertainment. But I figured, if I am ever away for a prolonged amount of time, I miss out on a lot of different drama, a lot of different situations going on in the skincare world. And so I figured today what I would do is kind of run down 5 stories that I missed out over the last 2 months and or stories that are currently piping hot. Now, this is not going to serve as an in-depth piece of commentary on these topics. It's mostly to serve as a way for me to catch up and also to gauge you guys' interest in these particular stories. So, moving forward, if it ever happens again where I miss a month of content creation on the YouTube public platform, remember, I'm always doing content on Buy Me a Coffee. But if I ever miss public content, I'll probably catch myself up with a Hot Topics story. So let's get into number 1 story. I'm gonna have some receipts over here because we're getting into some legal situations. Remember, all these stories that I'm talking about are allegations. They're conspiracy theories. They are opinions. It's not fact. I do not make the news, y'all. I just report it. I repeat, I don't make the news. I'm just reporting it. Number 1 story, top of the line, is Deviant Skincare versus Esther Olu. I'm gonna get this out of the way right now. I adore Deviant Skincare. I have been a big fan of the brand. I've been a big fan of the owner for quite some time. And so it hurts my heart to have to report a situation where they are, in my opinion, 100% wrong. 100% wrong. This was a very terrible, terrible situation. And as you can see over here, they actually came out with an apology, finally, which people had been asking them to just address the issue. Basically, long story short, what happened is They were working with a cosmetic chemist named Esther Olu. You guys know I also stan Esther. She's a sweetheart. She's fantastic. She's very knowledgeable. And she's entertaining too on Twitter.com. I love her Twitter. But anyway, they were working on a formulation together. And I'm going to give Deviant, I know the girls are not featuring Deviant skincare right now. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt here. And I'm going to say, in my opinion, okay guys, this is my opinion here.
That's my opinion!
They made some seemingly innocent mistakes in regards to some legal situations. I think they made some innocent mistakes. And unfortunately, Esther got the brunt of the backlash from those mistakes. Esther was facing consequences from government agencies, facing potential fines, and just facing a lot of drama that she was not prepared to face. And instead of Deviant Skincare addressing the issue, they just ignored it. And it got worse and worse and worse until Esther blew them up on social media. So that's where we are. They made an apology, and I'm not sure if the girls are featuring them still. If, is it too little too late? Like, I really want to know you guys' opinion on Deviant Skincare. They are a brand I adore, adore, adore. I do think that I will be taking a break from the brand. I'm sorry to the owner if you're watching this. But I will be taking a break from the brand just to kind of see how they develop over the next year, to see what the tea is. What are the new procedures going to be? I'm going to give it some time, okay? But what do you guys think in the comment section? Let me know. Now, the second story is it's also something near and dear to my heart. It's about Valkyrae's Reflect skincare brand. I'm sure you've heard about it because it's been piping hot drama recently. You guys know that I'm a video gamer. Like, I'm a gamer. I started content creation on the Twitch platform. That's where I got my claim to fame on the internet, was through Twitch. So being a gamer, I'm not like a stranger to the gaming community. And so to see someone from the gaming community and a female and a minority start a skincare brand was just like, wow, that's pretty amazing. I was really excited for it, but unfortunately, this brand named Reflect, they really leaned heavily into the blue light type of marketing. And unfortunately for them, this is not an opinion in terms of skincare education that is backed up by a lot of scientific knowledge. And the problem is that they leaned very heavily into it, where some deemed them to be fear-mongering. Long story short, they received such backlash online that they have now officially canceled their launch altogether. I mean, to me, this is just so crazy and unheard of for a brand to be canceled before even launching. It's pretty crazy to me, especially when you have so many other brands that have done, quite frankly, worst stuff. I mean, Mario Badescu, Herbivore Botanicals, Purito, we're gonna get to them later on tonight. But like Goop, I mean, there's so many brands I can throw under the bus. And it's like, but you guys chose to bully Reflect? It doesn't sit well with me, but let me know what you guys think down below. Do you think that Reflect deserved to get the backlash they did for their fear-mongering? How do you feel about the owner, Valkyrae? I hear she's pretty fantastic. She's one of the biggest growing YouTube gaming stars from the last 2 years. So let me know down below how you feel about that. Number 3 is about Loreal. Okay, these big box brands, I've been telling you guys that they are for the birds. They're not for the people. And Loreal is being sued, the house, for racial discrimination and toxic work environments. Ebony.com is reporting this story right now. I think they got their story from the Daily Mail, and I'm going to have it up here, obviously. But essentially, they're being sued by their former vice president of marketing department. So like, this is not like, you know, some $15 an hour employee complaining. Not that that would invalidate their criticism, but it's like, this is coming from like, you know, top of the food chain. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's coming from top of the food chain. And, you know, she's really pushing some really big allegations. Now, what's even more shocking about this story is that whenever anyone makes one allegation and it becomes really public, you know, public knowledge, then everybody else comes out of the floodgates. So if you just look up, social media and look up Loreal, the girls are dragging them. I mean, they are dragging them all over the place. Everyone's coming up with their stories about racial discrimination, toxic work environment. They're just really echoing these claims in the lawsuit. So it's going to be really interesting to see what happens to Loreal. I will say, guys, that I reported what I thought was a major bombshell story about Esther Lauder, and you guys did not care about that story. Go watch that story, but you guys really didn't care about that story, so I don't expect you guys to care about Loreal. But leave me a comment in the section if you do. Prove me wrong. I don't know. Prove me wrong. We're talking about the skincare influencer Penn Smith. I don't watch any of her content, but I recently got a flood of DMs concerning some lack of disclosure about a facelift. Now, here's the image over here. Beautiful facelift. I mean, she was beautiful before the facelift, beautiful after the facelift. Now, the issue is that she allegedly got this facelift almost a year ago, and her fans began to call her out about her lack of disclosing her facelift. She then said that she was going to make a video about her facelift procedures and other procedures that she got in January of 2022. I don't know. Is it the new overpriced $300 skincare tool, or is it your brand new face that's giving you these awesome results? I don't know. The conversation here is, do you think that influencers should be disclosing these invasive procedures? Like, if you get a brand new face, should you disclose that to your audience before trying to sell them expensive products? I don't know. It's interesting. And then what about less invasive procedures like Botox? I don't know. I do think that it's a little bit different when I do view creators differently when I find out that they've gotten procedures done, instead of them being open and honest about it. But I don't know, like, Botox and filler is just such a non-invasive procedure. However, it has such a dramatic effect on the skin that I would feel weird if I knew that someone got tons of filler all the time but was pushing these eye gels and eye creams. It's like, okay, is it the eye gel that's depuffing your eyes, or is it the filler under your eye? Do you know what I mean, guys? Let me know in the comment section again, what are your opinions on this story? Now, the last story we're talking about, I'm really good. We're only at almost the 15-minute mark, and this is like rapid fast. Last story is about Purito. I got this story from Mad About Skin, Rob. Love him, adore him. So please go watch his video for the full story. This is going to be like a quick little recap. But essentially, the tea is that Purito is backpedaling and rewriting history these days, y'all. Allegedly, these are all allegations, but they revealed to Korean authorities that it wasn't their manufacturer's fault that their SPF was not as advertised. In fact, what they're saying now is that They simply asked their manufacturer to change the formulation from a cream-based SPF to a lotion-based SPF to make it more elegant, make it more, you know, you know. And when they found out that the SPF was not up to par, they just let it fly. So that's not the story they told us.
It was all a lie. Guys, it was all a lie. She lied.
So I'm really disappointed in Purito because I feel like we gave them a second chance. They were really forthcoming with the SPF results and they seemed to be very transparent. But I guess they weren't transparent. And also, word on the street is that their new sunscreen isn't even made in Korea. So it's like, were they lying back then or are they lying now? That's what I want to know from Purito. And so that's the tea with that, guys. That is it for Hot Topics today. Thank you for your patience. I am back with the commentary. If I missed a story that you think I should be reporting on or commenting on, let me know in the description box below. I want to know all your thoughts, all your opinions on the stories that I talked about today. And also, if there's any story that you think I should do a full-length video on, I mean, the Deviant skincare and Esther situation, I have a lot of receipts on that situation. The Loreal, there's a lot of receipts on there. A lot of these stories that I talk about in Hot Topics, I can talk about in a bigger context, more receipts. So let me know down below in the description box. That's gonna be it for today's video, guys. Don't forget to like the video or dislike the video. It doesn't matter to me. You can dislike it or you can like it, but you have to do one or the other, or you're gonna have bad acne for all of November. Okay? Seriously. Okay, guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye.